Sunday afternoon with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. It's the Hornets facing Las Vegas. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. Reeves outside. Kamare misses. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Las Vegas. Randall outside. RJ, this one has a bit of an old school feel to it, doesn't it? These teams love to run things down low.
Yeah, it's going to be a heck of a matchup, Kevin. A little bit of bully ball, you could say. Having a center you can run your offense through makes the rest of your offense that much better.
Jokic a screen. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Randle surveying the D. Beal from long range. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Out to the wing. Here's Kamari. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Randle outside. And so just over a minute and a half played. Drops in the layup for two. Randle's got his second basket.
Yeah, an underrated ball handler. Randle can beat you off the dribble. He keeps pressure on the defense.
Down low. Lopez with the steal. Brooks with no one around. Again, Las Vegas scores.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Reeves outside. And it's the Hornets another 3.
At this point in time for Reeves, this is just a reflex. He knew he had it the moment he had the ball.
I know Reeves has been accused of hunting fouls before, Richard. Do you see that?
Oh, I don't know if it's all on Reeves. It's just the way the game is played. Great players learn how to put you in position to foul them. The goal of the game is to score, and if that's hunting fouls, then hunt away.
Here's Jokic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Brook Lopez. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
And Jokic drops them both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
To the inside. Beal gets a wide open look. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Beal can hurt you from just about anywhere, but he is a multi-skilled player.
Young with the ball. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Here's Jokic. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a 3-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report. Here's Jokic, following the basket by Julius Randle. It's Young on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Out to the right wing. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's Brogdon. Still scoreless. It's Randle with the drive. And then jammed down as he goes right over Jokic.
You gotta have guts and house to pull off a dunk like that. Randle got a lot of ball.
Now here's Brooks. Right now averaging about 5 points a game. Back to Randle. 6 to shoot. For the 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Jokic a screen. .54 seconds left in the first quarter. Reeves outside. Jokic a screen. Will it go? And it's sent back by Lopez.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking, adept at using that length to alter shots.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Yep, that one goes.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
The kick out to Lopez. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
And so it's Las Vegas with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Las Vegas.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You talk about reputations, RJ. Few have one like Dylan Brooks.
I'll give it to this man. He is fearless. He doesn't care if it's Steph, LeBron, his mom, whoever. Dylan is trying to get in their head. You want guys like that on your side.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now Randall, 11 points in the game. Brooks outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Charlotte trails by 13. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by Brooks. And so here's Charlotte. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Jokic rising up.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. And Las Vegas making a change here. Las Vegas leading by 11. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Now here is Hachimura. Shot clock at 6. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Hachimura's got the lead up to 13 now for Las Vegas.
Well, Hachimura's inside-out scoring ability is what makes him so valuable to their offense. And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Pass to Hachimura. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Back to Young. Nice D from Brooks.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Hachimura, no good. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. They trail by 14. Jokic rumbling to the bucket.
Incoming, it's Joker time as Jokic shaking the arena with that slam.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
And here is Hachimura. Pass to Lopez. Just 5 on the clock. Las Vegas needs to get off a shot. Hachimura, no good. Charlotte trails by 12. It's Young on the wing. Here's Clark. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Here's Hachimura. Drains it from beyond the arc. Hachimura's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Young's shot is off. Las Vegas leading by 15. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, this summer we saw the NBA break up its draft into 2 days. The next idea, a bigger break between the draft and the start of free agency. The common thread is giving front offices more time to strategize around these highly consequential decision periods in the NBA calendar. Kevin?
Third team foul.
Interesting, DA. Thank you. On defense, the Hornets.
Get there.
Here's Hachimura. Good. Nice job down low. Hachimura's got 7 points.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Pass to Kamare. The basket good. Off the assist from Young.
You know, a stellar floor general. Young has that uncanny ability to find his guys at the right time.
And here is Hachimura. Inside. Here's Lopez. Hachimura with it. He has 7.
Oh, the mid-range shot has always been Hachimura's best weapon. But he's adapted and has become more consistent beyond the arc.
Trae Young. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for Las Vegas.
Hachimura hits them both. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first half. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Charlotte trails by 16. There's a screen by Aldama. To the middle. It's stolen by Duren. And now the fast break. Hachimura with the ball. Can't hit from in close. And so it's Charlotte with it. Pass to Dunn. On up the court. And Aldama slams it in.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
And this is why Bogdanovic has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
Pass to Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Got it up. The shot, no good. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Las Vegas leads by 17. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And Las Vegas will go for a different look here.
Checking in for Las Vegas.
Randall is doubled. Pass to Brogdon. Here's Brooks. Randall outside. Back to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
And even though Lopez has taken his game farther and farther from the basket, he can still punish you inside.
Jokic inside. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Lock it 2. Young's shot is off. Las Vegas leading by 19. Randall with the ball. Defended by Reeves. And here comes the break. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Well, not only can Jokic get some steals, but he's such a great passer. He gets the break going with the quick outlet.
No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Here's Randall. 11 points in the game. Randall is doubled. Brooks outside. Back to Randall. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Charlotte trails by 14.
Come get it, come get it.
90 seconds now into the second half. Here's Jokic. Lopez with the steal. Right side, Bogdanovich. Pass to Walter. Shoots the 3. And no good that time. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Inside is Jokic territory.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And here's Brooks from outside. Las Vegas again missing.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Now Jokic, 10 points for him. To the paint. Pass to Young. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
Assisted.
And that's now 6 points for Trae Young.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Randall is doubled. Back to Bogdanovich. Lopez right side. Las Vegas again missing.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Jokic with the bucket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so Brooks will bring it up for Las Vegas. 8-point game. At the top of the key, Reeves. That bucket in no time at all. Kamare's got 10.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
To the middle. Here's Lopez. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. They double him with Jokic. Nice shot by Brooks.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Pass to Kamare. The kick out to Young. Beyond the arc. Good on the triple. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, they're getting stops,
and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
The wheel. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And Jokic slams it in.
Capable of being a very potent scorer, Jokic certainly has looked focused so far in this one.
Bogdanovich wide open. Again, Las Vegas scores.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Young outside. Jokic a screen. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And it's a challenge trying to guard Jokic from there. Adept at making you foul him on the way up. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Inside. Outside for Randall. Back to Lopez. Randall outside. Pass to Walter. To the inside. Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And it's sent back by Lopez. Here's Randall driving the lane. And he makes that one. And it's an 11-point Las Vegas lead.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Charlotte trails by 11. Down low. Lopez with the steal. And Brogdon with a clear path to the rack. That one falls. Brogdon's got his first basket of the night. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Las Vegas.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And boy, it just seems like they are blocking everything. All throughout this game, they have just wreaked havoc defensively.
Stolen by Brogdon. Here's Brooks. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Pass to Kamare. Back to Jokic. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Brooks misses.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Kamare. Jokic inside. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Beal from long range. Rebounded by Kamare.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Lopez with the block. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Kamare. And the lead is down inside single digits.
3 points.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Now here's Beal. Outside to Brogdon. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. And Las Vegas leads by 11. And here's Jokic. Clark right side. Just 5 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Creating havoc. Reeves loves to stick his nose in there.
Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Jokic rumbling down the lane. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Bradley Beal picks one up.
And when Jokic gets rolling, all 250 pounds of him, he's a load to try to stop off the bounce.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Brooks outside. Off target from outside. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Charlotte. Trailing here by 8. Young for 3. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Lock at 6. Pass to Beal. Takes a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
And that 3 was big. I mean, it cancels out the triple at the other end, and that appeared to really tighten this game up.
Here's Jokic. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Randall with the ball. A minute 20 left in the game. Brooks misses.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
Now Las Vegas moving it up. Offensive rebound. The shot misses. Here's Charlotte. 6-point game. Clark for 3. Kept alive. Jokic misses the baby hook. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Randall outside. And Randall throws it down.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And Jokic slams it in. Las Vegas calls time. Timeout. They're up by 6. Here's Beal. see Las Vegas get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.